So, oh yeah, my bad. Oh Lord, if I don't be doing nothing else, I'm gonna be doing multiple things at one time. And y'all, it's not that hard to get chat sometimes or whatever app you use to make thumbnails. This time I was using chat. But man, you tell them to do one simple thing and they do it. I told them to move the mic from off the laptop to put it on the desk like it was before. I didn't say like it was. And then they changed the whole style of the mic. I like the style of the mic. I just don't want it sitting on the laptop. And literally if they change that, I think that's the last. Let me see what the hair look like. It's good enough. It's good enough. The hair is good enough. It ain't what I want it to be, but they keep messing it up. So I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it like, ooh, and they changed their earrings. I just noticed they changed their earrings. I'm glad I looked. That is annoying. Dang. Anyway, y'all, hey, what's up? I came in here. Let me see if they when did they change their earrings, bro? Stop changing their earrings. Now I got to tell them to how about I do this? I have to do it like this. Before I do that, y'all, I just came on here real quick too. I did. Now they done put words on her. What the hell does this say? Y'all, I just watched a video of Shicey's mom. They done changed the shirt and everything. I just watched the video of and they still got the damn thing on the. Oh my lord, that is annoying. And they got it even more so on the laptop, boy. Ugh. They put a shirt. Anyway, let me talk about what I came over here to talk about. I'm like have to just accept the mic on the what you call it. I'm gonna tell it undo changes. I came over here to talk real quick about Shicey Feisty because y'all know it's almost game night. If Gamma feels up to it, if she doesn't, definitely she should rest up. I hope she'll rest up and take care of herself. So it might not be, but I'm trying to get off of here just in case it does go on. Because I will be participating in game night over there on It's Gamma's World. Starting in about 15 minutes. Um, so I wanted to come on here real quick and talk about Shiesty Feisty. Hello, hello, welcome in, or welcome back. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. I really appreciate it. I guess I could have done the ASI thumbnail. So can y'all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me. I figured out what the sound issue was. I covered up something and I didn't think it affected the sound because I don't see speaker little button holes right there, but apparently it is. So anyway, I just watched Shicey Feisty hit a panel. I think it's PIFYO or something like that. I hope I said it right. It's a channel. They do ASI content. But she hit the panel over there. And she, listen, I know that's Shicey's mom. And, mothers deserve respect for being mothers. But can we be real? We real over here, right? You know, some people talk what people want to hear. Everybody has sometimes a different perspective. Variety is the spice of life. Reminder over here on Kiss channel. Kiss this ring. Respect is paramount. We can agree to disagree. I don't care if we all agree or not. What I care about is respect. I would not want everyone to be on the same page all the time because variety is the spice of life, right? So we're not going to all have the same opinion. I understand. Okay. But we can respectfully agree to agree or respectfully agree to disagree. Okay. Now, I like to think that there's a dose of reality and realism that happens over here. Okay. Now that I got that out the way, it is definitely, I was going to say my opinion, but I don't have to. It's a fact. Not all mothers are built the same. Okay. Just because someone exercised their womb and gave birth doesn't mean they're the greatest. Now, I'm not saying Shiesty's mom is not the greatest, but Shiesty is a prime example, right? Let's start with her. She is someone's mom 3 times over, right? And where is she at? Ripping and running the streets of Atlanta where her kids are. Hell, she don't know where. They say she don't talk to her kids, and if she tried to, she wouldn't be able to. So their mom that ran off, and she over there humping at trying to Shiesty does ATL. She humping at anybody she can at ATL from one to the next for whatever it is she can get it how she live. Okay, so that's what she has going on, and that's just her situation. So that is just one example of not all mothers are built the same. Okay. Just because you had a great one, just because I had a good one or a great one, just because there's some good ones or great ones out there, you know, does not mean that they're all good. It does not mean they're all great. Okay. Good, great, fantastic. It doesn't mean it. Okay. So guess what? Something is up with Shicey's mom. I'm saying it. I hear other people saying other things. If she keeps coming out here, and I believe she will, it's going to show itself. What it is, I don't know. I honestly can't tell you right now. I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it. But I'm telling you, it's something. And I said it when she hit Troy's panel. I said, something is a little off, and she will be back. She'll be back. I didn't know where she was gonna be back. I thought she'll be back over there. She said she tried to hit the link when she tried to get in on it when Shiesty was on the panel, but she couldn't get up. So I knew she'd be back. And I had a feeling she'd be in other places because she talked about money. And so I'm like, okay, so if she thinks this is a way to get money, which she did get money, she'll definitely be back. Okay. So she's a part of the circus. Um And so, with that being said, something is up. And as she continues to hit links, whether it's for money or not, it's going to show itself. So, what it is, I can't exactly put my finger on right now. I'll be able to let her keep on coming out. Because you know what? When you see something and a person keep talking, just let them keep talking. And if her and Shiesty end up going back and forth, especially if they're on a panel together, it's really going to show itself. Maybe they should get on a panel together. It's going to show itself. Okay? It's going to show itself. So, what it is exactly, like I said, I can't quite put my finger on it, but it's going to show itself. Her mother, what was her name? Frida? Feisty's mother, Frida, even called her daughter 304. Now, don't get me wrong, her daughter is 304ing, but as a mother, I don't know. Maybe, some people are different and everybody operates differently. Let me tell you something. If my child was the biggest 304 in the world and I said it behind the scenes and kept it real with the people closest, I could never imagine getting on a public platform and throwing 304 at my child as an insult. I just couldn't do it. And I just didn't find it very motherly. That's just my opinion. That's mine. You can have yours. You know what I mean? Everybody is different. But it's something about Shiesty's mom that is, I don't know. I'm not buying what she's selling. And she also said that she has been in Shiesty's life. She was never out of Shiesty's life. She also said, and I don't know about that either, you know, um, if I had a bigger platform, I'd say hit mine. You know what I mean? And I could run it up. But I have a small one, and it's probably not going. They ain't gonna get as much financial gain from being over here. But I would love to hear somebody ask those questions. Also, ask the different questions. Let them go back and forth. Not necessarily let them go back and forth, but talk or answer the questions. I'm not suggesting that you have a mother and daughter up there screaming and yelling and tearing each other down or whatever, because I suspect that's what it might be. But what's going on for real? Especially the way Shicey act. And Shicey's mom had a problem with her calling her by her first name. But Shiesty said that her grandparents raised her and not her mother. And her mother was in the streets. Now, initially, her mother said that when Shiesty was young, she signed Shiesty over to her parents so that she could join the military. So when you say it like that, it makes people think you joined the military. But when asked a direct question about the military, well, it turns out that she never actually went anywhere. So, if you signed her over so you could join the military, but you didn't actually leave, why wouldn't you add that in when you say that? Or you wanted people to guess you had, because that's what it sounded like. And I actually was thinking, oh, okay, that's where she was at. She was in the military. No, she did never go anywhere. And then she stayed around and ran the streets and was on D-Rugs. And being on D-Rugs, what do people usually do? They usually, addicts are usually 304s, right? Like the actual true definition of a 304, selling it so that they can make money any kind of way that they can. So I would say Shicey's mother kind of be a little easy with that, what you saying to your daughter, because she might be 304 and get using that thing to get a place to stay and all those other kind of things. But you use that thing, most likely, allegedly, in my opinion, to get to feed your habit, because that's just literally what that lifestyle brings. So give your daughter a little grace, as you would want to have some grace. She also said that she had, oh, I got degrees and I got so many degrees, and she might have said, and certificates. But why do you always make general open statements like that? Tell us what you got. Tell us, because when you say it like that, it makes me think of that military comment you made. And so now I'm thinking that you gassing us just like you did about the military thing. So somebody ask, if she hits your panel, please, when she says things like that, ask her direct questions. If you don't mind, what degree? Associates, bachelor's, master's, PhD. Oh, what was your major? Oh, okay. When did you get those? Oh, do you work in your field? I'm not trying to be funny, but after, the whole, like I said, after the some of the comments too, it's not just that one, it's a couple of them where it was like she was implying something to make you think something, but then when asked a direct question, it switched up. Those people are, mm, I'm really being gentle with what I'm saying right now, because I'm gonna rip the band-aid off. I'm just gonna say how I feel for real. I'm trying to be easy because it is Shicey's mom. But when people do stuff like that, sometimes those people are manipulative. They are. They're manipulative. They give you just enough to make you assume something without all the way saying it, and then you go and put it together. But that's not what they actually said. They just gave you enough to make you guess, and that's what she's done. Or they flat out said it, but it was too general. Oh, I got so many degrees. Well, how many? How many? Which ones? What are they? What were you studying? When did you get them? Because didn't you just say last time that you spent like 20 years out in the streets and you just now getting yourself together? And Shicey said her mama kept a man. Ain't that what she said? The mama kept the man. So she kind of doing what you did. She said she was never out of her life. But didn't we have an understanding that her mom was out of her life for some time? I'm like, is it me or is the story switching? Something ain't right. And I'm trying to tell y'all, something is not adding up with Shicey's mom. I can feel it. I can see it. I can see it. I can't quite put my finger on it, so I'm not going to try to tell y'all what it is, but I am just simply telling you it is going to reveal itself with time. She absolutely is going to continue to hit panels, especially if it brings her money. And the way, she said she tried to hit Troy's panel. So who knows? She might be able to hit it again. Everybody knows where to go to talk there. And also the I hope I said it right. Is it PIFYO or something like that? People are starting to hit the panel over there. I've seen them sometimes. I can't always watch them because they be on super super late. I be sleep or whatever, and I'll be trying to catch some of the replays or whatever. But I'm glad that they be titling their stuff right. You know, but yeah, that's where this one is, and it might even be just a clip. I'm not sure if it's the whole thing, but it was enough. And she's upset, and like I said, she's also upset. Let me look at the clock because I'm trying to make sure I get the game night. um Let me see if game night's gonna actually start though. She said that she would never call her mom um by her first name. That's what she said. She would never call her mom by her first name. But the difference is, did her mother raise her? Because if your mother raised you and mothered you, you probably couldn't imagine calling your mother by her first name. To the contrary, if your mother is more like your friend or your peer, or not the mother figure, your grandma's um the mother figure to you, you might could actually imagine calling your actual birth mother by her first name. It's a lot of questions I got. Y'all already know I got questions. Some of y'all think it's funny, but hey, I'm serious. I got questions and I'm forever going to have them. And let me tell you some of my questions right now. Did Shiesty ever see her as a mom? Did she call her mom? Did she call her by her first name? Do the other kids call her mom? Do any of her other children, including the ones she raised, call her by her first name? How many men did Shiesty see her mom with? She don't have to tell us that and like make her mom out to be a 304, but she could tell us if she's following her mom's trend with the men. You know what I mean? It's a lot she can say. It's a lot that she can tell us to clear some things up. And then, as far as even the mom, whatever story, whatever the mom says, I want to hear Shiesty's side. Because even though I think Shiesty is out of pocket and she need to get herself together and go take care of her kids, I'm just telling you, her mom leaves something to be desired. I am not buying what her mother is selling. She is something. It's something she leaving out. I don't know what she leaving out. Don't ask me. Um, I don't know right now, but something is off. So every time she does an interview, something is off. And I listened to her original interview when it was happening, and then I went back and rewatched it because something was, I don't know, something was off. And then this one, I listened to it and then I spun it again. And you know why? Because I was like, something is off. Something is off. And attacking her daughter and defending her family. Who are we? We're a bunch of strangers in a virtual world. If you really want to help your daughter, help her. And it's and what's the word I want to say? Um I'm trying to say extend some grace and empathy as a mother to your daughter. Win. Listen, if you ran a straight and narrow and your daughter out there out of pocket, you can't understand what she doing. You can't understand why she is doing it. You did your best, etc., etc. And you like, what the hell is this little thought doing? But you still ain't gonna tell virtual people that. Okay. But now that's not uh Feisty's situation. Feisty's situation is the mama wasn't there. And the mama was ripping and running and doing all the things. Feisty said her and her mom are the black sheeps of the family. There's some similarities with some things with Feisty and her mom. Even Feisty, okay, I'll say the kids for next. Well, let me see. There's some similarities. And so what I'm trying to say is, well, I guess I'll say the kids now before I say that, as I wrap this up. Even the similarities with the children. Feisty's mom had kids. Feisty was with her grandparents, the mom's parents. And Feisty's mom raised some of her children, but apparently there's at least two of them that she really doesn't have a closeness or a good relationship with, two of the girls. Okay. Um, and so, and she didn't have that ongoing thing with Feisty, even though she said she showed up for major events. Feisty also questioned that. The mom says it's true. Feisty says not so much. Okay. I'm just going to be more prone to believe Feisty. I know she lies, but I do. And so what I'm trying to say is this. Oh, and the mom said, even Feisty's kids, I talk to Feisty's kids more than she does. Now last time she said she talked to them, I think she said like frequently, and she sees them like frequently. This time she said whenever she wants to see them. It made it sound like it's not as frequent, but also she has the option to speak to them, but it's just not a daily thing. Whereas before she made it seem like it was more interaction between her and the kids. That doesn't mean that she doesn't have that. She is the grandmother. But here's my point though. Um, well, first of all, she said it to like weaponize it against her daughter, like, ha 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 ha, I talk to your kids and you're not allowed to. Not so motherly. And then, so here's what I'm building up to say. There's a lot of similarities again with Shiesty and her mom. So what I'm trying to say is her mom has been in some of the positions that Feisty is in. And instead of extending some empathy to her daughter, some grace, some understanding, getting where maybe her daughter is mentally, maybe some of what her daughter is struggling with in the difficulties of leading that street life, in the difficulties of being a little 304 out there using your little hot box to get whatever it is that you can get. Okay. Like I said, I suspect her mom did the same thing because she was an addict, and that's what addicts do. Okay. Um, and so my point is that because her mom has more of an firsthand experience of that street life, I would think that she would be more understanding and have more grace for her daughter versus this anger, versus this attacking. Each time she has spoken out about her daughter, oh, you know what? My thing was not lighting up, and I didn't even realize anybody was in the chat. Let me see. I don't know. I'm trying to make sure I don't cross over Gamma, but yeah. But she's recovering, so she may not, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Take care of herself and her health. That's more important. The chat says, classy lady. She said, good evening, kiss and chatters. Hey, classy lady. Welcome in, welcome, and welcome in and welcome back. Um, Naya Na. Naya. What was I saying? I was about trying to say something else. Naya in the house. She said, "Good evening, Kiss. Good evening, Naya. Hello, ladies. Welcome, welcome. This is a little ASI talk. And so the one interviewee, Shiesty Feisty, and her mom, and the mom is Shiesty running the streets of Atlanta. Not dealing with children and not having much contact with people at home. And Shiesty's mom keeps hitting the panel. First, she hit the panel because she wanted to clear up her name based off some of the things Shiesty has said about her. Why? We don't even know you. We would have never seen your face, never been able to get to reach you, never known your name, none of that. Why do you care? And then you keep taking shots at your daughter each time. I'm not buying what you selling. Your story, yeah, everything in the milk, something, how they say it, the saying goes, something in the milk ain't clean. That's how I feel about Shiesty's mom. Something in the milk ain't clean. I'm trying to figure out why she keeps attacking Shiesty. And for the people who like to be on the mom thing, I'm trying to remind you guys that not all mothers are built equal. Look at what's currently going on with Peach and Tracy, but that's a whole other topic. Peach and Tracy. Something is all not all mothers are if y'all know Peach McIntyre and Tracy. Not all mothers are built equal. And it's funny because there is some similarities because Tracy subliminal. The difference is Shiesty's mom let it be known that she was talking about her feisty this and don't call me feisty's mom. It's Frida, okay? I mean, she said respectfully don't call her Feisty's mom. She don't want to be the mother of Feisty because her daughter is Josh Mean. Okay, I get that, but I don't get you calling her a 304 even if she is. Leave that to the rest of us. And I don't get you attacking her, and I don't get you teasing like I can talk to your kids and you can't. Like it gives you're in competition with her, which is kind of some of along the lines of what she was the way she was saying it, almost like they switch roles at times. That's the way Shiesty kind of paints the picture or whatever. So, um, yeah, I don't know. Something is left to be desired. And I guess even in the comparison of like Tracy, most recent thing, going outside with coal in your eyes and your hair uncombed and all that other kind of stuff, she always taking low key shots at her daughter. What is with these mothers that be taking shots at their daughter or straight out dogging them out? Like, bro, I can't imagine. I cannot imagine just dogging your kids virtually to an audience of people who do not know them. As a mother, you want to protect your children. You know what I'm saying? Like if they being super knuckleheads, it depends on what they're doing. But if they're out there like feisty, you could be doing everything you can to kind of help her. And again, from a graceful firsthand experience kind of point of view, she could reach her daughter that way. But she is taking a high road that is a little egotistical and extremely judgmental, which I'm sure is not what she would have wanted while she was ripping and running the streets and indulging in them D-rugs for a good 20 years. And that's what she said. Okay? She is 51 years old, she said. And it sounds like she ain't too long since been clean. So your daughter is 31 and you spent most of her life an addict in the streets and you didn't raise her. And on top of that, think about the level of trauma that a child experiences. First of all, when their mom doesn't raise them. She had something about the father, but the father wasn't there either. So imagine how that feels, even if you have your grandparents. Now put the mom in the same neighborhood as you with her other kids and not you. Can you imagine? If you haven't been there, you cannot know how that feels, but you can absolutely imagine how it would feel to have your mother um with her other children and not you. Do you know what kids go through when that happens? Do you know what level of trauma that's added to their trauma of the mom not raising them, but then you're like, why them and not me? I said this about somebody else that was dealing with something with their mom, and I told you guys, it's someone that I know who basically had the same situation. His mom did end up telling him why she gave him to. In his case, he had one parent. He had the dad, and his mom did end up telling him why she gave him up. But as a mature age, he 30 something years old at that point. Even in his 40s, he was still chasing his mother. Still chasing his mother. And she really was still not interested. And she kept her other kids, and he was the oldest one, and she gave him to his father. And I'm talking about all the way in his 40s, had been a husband, a father, all the things, and he was still chasing that closure, if you will. I don't know what it is, that connection to his mother that was absent. So there's trauma that happens when a kid is not raised by their parent, and then an added level of trauma when the parent keeps the other kids and not them. And I actually know a couple of people who have a story like that. And yeah, so anyway, I'm not going to go into either one of their stories right now, but I'm just going to tell you that both of them was still chasing that connection with mom. So in Shiesty's situation, she had moved in with the mom and everything like that. But without going too far off onto that, I just simply want to say, as I prepare to wrap this up, that Shiesty's mom should extend, in my opinion, grace to her daughter, and it come down off of whatever high horse she's on. I think so, for her to be insulting her daughter and calling her 304s and talk about how embarrassing she is and dragging her. I just think that she's on a high horse. I know y'all not gonna agree with me. I know most of y'all are gonna think that's her mom, and moms just get a complete pass. But social media has repeatedly shown us that not all mothers are built the same. It keeps exposing that. So, as much as we want to say our mother is, or for some of those that are on the was like that, and that is a mom, you got to understand that just because your mother is or was that great to you, does not mean they are all built the same. And just think about what I'm saying about Shiesty's mother. And think about, could you ever imagine your mother doing you like that? To let yourself know. Because I'm thinking y'all going to say no. So therefore, no, they're not all built the same. I don't know what it is with Shiesty's mom. I can't exactly put my finger on it right now. I have to keep telling y'all that. But I'm trying to tell you that, again, as I wrap up, and I already said this, I'm going to wrap it up with my prediction. Something is amiss. I believe she's going to continue to hit panels. I wouldn't be surprised if she ends up back on Troy's World. Troy gets in there with the questions now. He gets in there with the questions. He be listening to what people be saying, and he where even where Marcus be missing the mark with the questions. He'll get some of them questions answered. Okay? Or if she hits somebody else's panel, they'll get some of those questions answered. And just think that as she's gonna continue to pop up out here, and the more she talks and the more she answers, the more it's gonna reveal itself. I hope I'm wrong, but I believe that I'm right. And so, with that being said, I just wanted to add my 2 cents in on that, because hey, Feisty's mom hit another panel, and she didn't call her daughter a 304 and all of that. So, what's next? I don't know. Keep watching, and it will reveal itself. So, with that being said, y'all, thanks for tuning in. Thanks, y'all, for hitting that like button. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all, I'm sending love y'all way. Y'all already know I'm about to get up out of here. To say it all. All my stuff, all that is the same. I hope y'all continue to have a great rest of y'all day. Hey, y'all, anybody about to catch this versus? It's I just saw a notification pop up tonight. Versus B2K versus Pretty Ricky. This should be interesting. This should be pretty interesting. B2K versus Pretty Ricky. Part of me is thinking about streaming it. I don't know if I will or not. I don't know if it's even worth it. I got stuff I need to do anyway, so I don't think I'm gonna stream. If I had more of a availability, I might even stream it as long as I could, but I don't know. Um or I might stream it, and then y'all just be in the chat and we just listen. Because if I stream it and then y'all in the chat, I'll be able to still do what I need to do, because I got to type up some stuff. So we'll see. If I'm gonna stream it, we'll see. But versus B2K and Pretty Ricky. But also, I don't know, because I mean, I like Pretty Ricky, but I don't know how much of a. Actually, I'm trying to think about B2K. Bump, bump, bump. Is that B2K or is that Omarion? They probably gonna do B2K and Omarion. And did any of them other ones go solo? No, I think it's just B2K and Omarion. Pretty Ricky, and I think that one of them, didn't he try to go solo or something? I don't know. Caitlin, um, what's today? Thursday. Happy Thursday, Caitlin. I hope everybody is having a really great day. She said fire. She said, yes, that's B2K. When anybody go bump, bump, bump. She said, pleasure for oh, that's it. That's it. I thought Pleasure P. Okay, okay, okay. I was thinking somebody from Pretty Ricky went solo too, ain't it? Oh yeah, Pleasure P. That's right. Pleasure P. Yeah, yeah. Maybe I might have to stream it. See if I can get that one off. Do verses. If they let me. I don't know if they will. A lot of people stream verses. I don't know how they do it, but you know, maybe I will. And then I don't think I could put I don't think I could put I don't know, I'm gonna see. I don't know if I can manage that. I ain't gonna promise it. I might have to try early and see if I can't figure out how to do that. And I might stream the verses. Pretty Ricky versus B2K. Yeah, because then I ain't gotta I put the sound directly into the app. They be with their shenanigans. But I don't know, because sometimes, well, I guess they have a time limit. I was sitting here thinking about it. Early on, they would just go and go and go. But now they are they have time limits and everything. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I gotta say, I guess I was kind of doing. Cause when I think about B2K, I think about my little cousins. Well, it's funny because they are the same generation, but they are so young on my other side. Cause y'all know one side of my family, I'm the second to last grandchild, and on the other side, and I got cousins that's back behind just like that. They with the next generation. And I remember them going to like B2K concerts and stuff, and I was doing their hair. I remember my two little cousins went to see B2K in concert. I don't know if they was with Pretty Ricky or not, but they sure went to see him. And I was not planning to spend all night doing hair, but they was just old enough to be getting weaves and stuff. And I went over to my aunt's house and had the chair. They just had me sewing in. I just start doing my own sew ins, and everybody loved. Ooh, can you do mine? And I would only do family because I wasn't trying to deal with nobody saying they didn't like it, even if they did. You know how people could be with their hair. I said I'm not dealing with it, but I would do family, and I never used to charge them either. Bring your own material, as long as you have everything you need, then I'll do it for you. I sat there doing their hair and everything. I don't even know how new B2K was. But anyway, yeah, y'all. I might have to stream it. We'll see. She said, LOL, right. That's why I'm like, is it even gonna be the audience for it? Cause I don't know. But they got some good music, I guess you could say good. It's catchy, it's dance music, it's good. I like it. I like Pretty Ricky too. I like Pretty Ricky too. So I don't know. We'll see. Let's see if I can make it happen or whatever. Oh wait, the game night start or oh no. Okay, so maybe Gamma is resting up. Yeah, no, she said she didn't know if she was gonna do today or if she was gonna do another day. And like I say don't rush. Take care of you. Feel better soon. Heal and you know, all of that. So yeah. Oh wait. But yeah. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to wrap up, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. I didn't get quite to the hour, but it's fine. My last live cut off abruptly. So the perfume conversation, we definitely gonna continue it, but I don't know if it's gonna be today. I got stuff I need to do. I'm sleepy and I have to get up early again tomorrow, but I have to it's not a long day, but and thank God. TGIF for sure. But anyway, what she say? She said no, it starts at 6:30 Pacific. 6:30 Pacific. Yeah. Maybe I will. We'll see. Let me see. I have to play around with some stuff. So they probably showing them going into the studio and everything. Let me see. Let me look right quick. Let me look right quick and see if they got if they showing them going into the studio and everything. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me move. Let me move my. Let me move my. Look, wait, before I go, look, I gotta do this. Phase, did y'all hear this? I was about to go. She said, okay, thank you. Yes, 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 yes. I got you. I got you. Y'all, I opened up my IG to look for to see if they doing the pre-show for the listen, I was thinking about side note, hold on. Before I say anything, I'm about to turn my ice maker on because I was thinking about mixing me up a nice little slushy little drink. And if I'm gonna listen to verses, I'm gonna need me a little slushy drink. Hold on, before I say that. Ooh, turn that on. I started to turn that ice maker on. There we go. And I gotta put water in it because it was almost empty. I will be back in just a minute. Bum, bum, bum. You will see it for what it is. One more trip. There we go. Had to turn that ice maker. Oh, I forgot to turn the light off. Turn that light off. There. Turn that light off. All right, I'm back. Um, so look, oh damn, it closed. It might not even open up. It closed on me. Hold on. Hopefully it does. If not, hopefully I can find it. Okay, here we go. Y'all, before I wrap this up, listen. Faison loves baby mama said his booty stank and that he got doodle streaks in his drawers. She said he smelled good when you meet him out in public, but the moment that he get out of his clothes, he stank. And it seems like Faison has responded. Listen to this. This is let me see. Watch again. This is what he said. Y'all VIP, y'all. Let me see. He responded on Tasha K. I guess. Said when y'all had sex. She said when y'all had sex. She said that there was a smell down there because you didn't wash good and you left shit streaks on the sheet. Oh really? Is that what we fucked twice? She said you only fucked once. And she never fucked it. And you lasted 3 minutes is what she said. Of course she gonna say that. But then she said she got on a plane fuck a nigga with shit streaks. She did. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm not talking to you, Siri. Everything is allegedly. Even my name is allegedly. Yes, everything is allegedly tore all day. Ha. I thought he was gonna say something else. He ain't really say nothing. Oh, here we go. It says what? Oh, they practicing. They warming up, y'all. The I don't think so. Marion before showtime. I might see if they could let us actually stream it. I'm not gonna see if I can get on my laptop. I'm gonna have to move my. I did not mean to do that. Let's turn our. Hold on. I'm not trying to play that again. I'm trying to go to verses because I was trying to. There it is. Do I need to click on that? Okay, there we go. Well, how come it's not? Oh, it's because it's on here. Oh, Apple Music, Apple TV. What is that? Watch it. Oh, it's on IG. Damn, they had it on multiple places. Where they getting to the money? They be getting to the money. If y'all catch the replay, all the stuff I said about Fiesty, y'all chime in. Let me know what you think. We're moving on to the next thing. I'm about to see what's up with this verses. Yeah, we gonna do. Got everything I want in my life except a girlfriend. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's gotta be 6:30 Pacific, 7:30 Mountain, 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern, as they say listed here. They even got the international times. Next day, which is already it's the same time though. And all these other places, British, Japan, they got the flags representing June 25th. They say. I guess that's it. So. Who would you want to do it against? Oh my gosh! When you click off of it, go away. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got to do verses. Sure. Why not? If I can get it off, and if I don't, then I guess we'll go somewhere else. I don't know why not. Everybody else does it. They don't be. Oh my gosh. I want the sound to stop. Bro. Jeez. When you try to hit that little mute button on IG, they be making it so hard. By the time it starts, I will be having me a little slushy drink, maybe. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Oh. They say Baby Blue just pulled up the verses in a lamb. I guess Lambo is now shortened to lamb. Damn, he thick. Yeah, he thick. He got some MC Hammer shorts or something. Boy, we still see how thick you is. Big old chain. Stupid chain. Too much. Let me see. Well, people just fight everywhere these days. Philadelphia Airport, they said we got a battle. That's crazy. Spectacular gets to versus an hour ago. He got on leather already. Well, you gotta have your walk-in outfit because I know he ain't about to do the verses in that. Got to get cleaned up. What they said? Somebody giving away gas cards 3 hours ago. Baby Blue showed up. Y'all, what is happening? People fighting at the airport. Why? This is ridiculous. Everybody pulling them off of each other. I can't say the Philly airport is ghetto because it's not. All the people just standing around watching these people fight each other at the airport. What is the problem? You going to jail. You going to the rammer, jammer, slammer, in the words of Bammer. No, I'm just kidding. uh, dang. They got it. Listen, y'all, they got distracted on IG. They got into a fight at the airport and then grabbed their stuff and walked away as if these people not gonna grab them, as if they can't identify them. Damn. Security just let them walk away. They gonna get got. That's ridiculous. Let me see some. The people stopped. Oh, I see. Because I'm like, they high five. The one lady high five, the older lady high five the lady. And I watched it back. I don't know why all these fight videos be popping up on my timeline. I'm trying to find verses. Let me see what the comments is doing. I'm trying to go to verses. And as I go to verses, wild moment, a massive fight breaks out ahead of Cruz. Now people say a massive fight. Have y'all seen this fight video going around about the Carnival Cruise? Have y'all seen that? This brawl that happened out. I should, you know what? I want to say I should do a separate live for that, but I'm not. I'm about to cut this one up. Have y'all seen that live? I mean not live. The video going around about the Carnival Cruise brawl. And people keep saying that it happened ahead of the uh the cruise. But if you've been on a cruise before, then you know Oh my God, this is beyond. Like, dude. Ah, there you go. Um, yeah. Them meds, baby. Them meds must be doing what they supposed to have done. There's a video that is going around where there's a massive brawl that broke out before a carnival. Well, not before. The headlines keep saying it's before the cruise. But if you have ever been on a cruise, then you know that that setup is not before a cruise. Before the cruise, you're outside. If you have bags, they take your bags and you go inside and you board the cruise. You usually don't have any suitcases unless you kept something with you. But people, as much as they do, they give up. There's a spider. I am not afraid of spiders. And if he crawled low enough for me to reach him, I'm going to smash him so hard. It's over for you, buddy. Mm-hmm. Let me put my glasses on, see what kind of spider that is. Damn, it's a thick ass spider. That motherfucker thick as hell. That's okay. You gonna rock. You about to be up out of there, son. So cute. You picked the wrong wall to crawl on. But um the people keep saying that it is before the cruise. But if you've ever been on a cruise, you know that that is the debarkation area. You get off, you stand in a line, and you stand there for a long time, and the line goes very slowly. And then at some point in time, you know what they say? Everybody with a passport go that way. And then all the birth certificate people stay in that stupid long line to clear customs. And if you got a passport, then you go over there and it's just a few people and it's not much of a long wait. And then you go right on out and you be looking back at all them people in that long, long, long line, waiting to clear customs. And so, if you cruise and you don't need a passport, please let me tell you, it's beneficial to have a passport when it comes to debarkation. But anyway, that is the debarkation line that they were in. They still haven't said why they were fighting. I don't know if anybody involved in the fight has come out. I've seen the fight from different angles, and but it's just not clear. I would love to know why they were fighting. Everybody does social media, so the people that were involved, with as many people that were involved, they might be on TikTok though. I should probably go over to TikTok and look for the answer, because you know people love to do TikTok stories and pop up on TikToks. I about guarantee you that TikTok got the answer. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna check TikTok for more information, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna talk about the brawl from the cruise more. We're gonna talk more about the cruise brawl. And yeah, so I'm probably not gonna cut this into uh a short, because yeah, when am I gonna do it? I don't know, because today is Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. Well, the weekend is coming up. Saturday is Surviving BYB, where crap buckets and what you call it, um it's a series I have on surviving crap buckets, aka BYB, with the things that she has done to people and the stories that are still out there to be told, regarding surviving BYB. And so every Saturday over here, we're going to discuss the fallout and surviving BYB. So, tap in for that. I still don't know what's the best time to do it on Saturday, but it's gonna be early Saturday evening, um, like maybe 5 o'clock or so. Well, I guess it depends on what time zone. So I have to look at it and figure out what's the best time for each time zone because I don't want it to be too late. So it might be yeah, because if I do it too late, it'd be super. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say what time. I might have to make it a different time that is better for all time zones. So we'll see. We'll see. Surviving BYB coming soon. Skits. If you haven't seen my comedy shorts, I got comedy shorts up, fictional characters that might put you in the mind of some ASI and also some LA sector characters, and what I think might be going on in some of those situations. And then other times it's just a funny version of what I thought about when I heard it. So it's meant to make you laugh. Also, you guys, I have a Way Back Wednesday musical hour where we listen to music, some throwback jams on Way Back Wednesday. Last week, this yesterday, it was by request. Next week, we might do it by request too. Where we didn't have a whole lot of people in there, but I did have a couple of requests. So thanks for y'all that came in. Thanks for those that put in a request in the chat. And then let me see. Ride and Vibe. I don't know. My last couple of Ride and Vibes abruptly ended. I am live. I'm live. I'm live. They abruptly ended. So, um, but Ride and Vibe is a talk about different topics. I'm live. Um, and then let me see. Morning chit chat where we talk about a little this, we talk about a little that, and yeah, it's a variety of topics going on over here. I'm trying to think whether or not I'm gonna do the verses because I'm a little bit tired. I might just be a versus spectator. I'm gonna see. I want to do it, but I also don't want to work the computer and watch the chat because I'm kind of tired. So I might not do it. I might not do it. We might just have to talk about the aftermath. We might have to talk about the aftermath. Did y'all watch it? How was it? All that kind of stuff. Yeah, we might do it like that. I'll take that back, y'all. I said I was about to stream verses, but I don't. I'm too tired. I don't want to. I don't want to make that commitment. But yeah, y'all. And then the topic today was ASI's Feisty and Feisty's mom and what might be happening with Feisty's mom. So y'all chime in and let me know what y'all think. And if you have time, please catch some of my replays. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel. I'm on a road to 1K. And with each subscription, I'll get closer and closer to that 1K. So, y'all, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. Thanks, everybody that tuned in. Thanks for hitting that like button. Thanks from the first subscriber all the way until now and future subscribers. I really appreciate y'all. I'm sending love y'all way. And I'm about to get up out of here. If I don't see y'all in another chat, then I'm going to see y'all back over here. And in the meantime, in between time, y'all already know I'm going to catch y'all on the rebound. I am out of here. Peace.